In this video, we are going to talk about what's up with Twitter and Elon Musk. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Welcome to Pique My Interest. Evan Williams, Biz Stone, and Noah Glass started the podcasting business audio in 2004 with the goal of bringing the world together through social media. Twitter was originally intended to be largely a free SMS service with a social networking component. As a result, it lacked the distinct revenue stream that could be seen on sites that earned income from banner advertising or membership fees, among other things. With the number of unique visitors increasing by more than 1,300% in 2009, it was clear that Twitter was more than a passing fad for a small group of people. The social networking behemoth Facebook made a profit for the first time this year, but it was unclear if Twitter would be able to attain financial independence from its venture capital investors in the wake of that success. These days, there isn't a single day that goes by when Twitter isn't mentioned in some way. As a result of President Donald Trump's usage of the platform, this has occurred. His social media activities have caused debate on all sides of the political spectrum, as evidenced by the following. Some believe that his tweets come under the categories of abuse defined in Twitter's rules as bannable violations, while others argue that they are an exercise of free expression that should be protected and defended at all costs. Twitter was purchased by Elon Musk for $44 billion in cash. A statement from Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla and the world's wealthiest man, stated that he intends to take the social media firm private and that he wants Twitter to adhere more closely to the values of free expression, which he described as the backbone of any functional democracy. In the same statement, he referred to Twitter as a digital town square where issues critical to the future of humanity are debated. Musk himself is a frequent tweeter, and it is expected that he will continue to do so, as well as maybe reactivate the account of former President Donald Trump, if that is his preference. People also believe that he will be less likely to ban people for violating the platform's policies, which may itself change at any time. It is not immediately apparent why Tesla is valued at such a high level. So, how much do you attribute Tesla's value to Elon Musk as a person and the manner in which he interacts with the rest of the world, particularly on Twitter? Tesla is a corporation, albeit a rather tiny one, that manufactures excellent high-end electric vehicles, correct? The stock market valuation of Tesla, which makes Elon Musk the richest person on the planet, is driven by enormous confidence about the company's future ability to produce more cars and become the dominating player in the car-making industry as cars become increasingly electric. Aside from that, he's basically a type of futurist visionary, as evidenced by his construction of tunnels, which he believes will be the future of transportation. He's sending rockets into orbit to accomplish this. As a result, the market's valuation of these companies is mostly based on estimates about how much money they will make in the future, rather than how much money they have produced in the past. And having a charismatic, loud founder who makes a lot of jokes online and who is sort of a science fiction character himself, and who depicts himself as a science fiction character, and who appeals to people who enjoy that by making jokes, is certainly a big help in raising expectations. Tesla is a very expensive corporation to run on a daily basis. It's not like a social media company, where you rent some space from some servers and input some code to make a website go live. To manufacture automobiles, large-scale manufacturing facilities must be established. And, historically, Tesla has required a significant amount of capital to operate, and the company has been able to raise millions of dollars in new capital by selling millions of dollars of stock to new shareholders, bypassing Wall Street in some ways by not seeking out large institutions to sell stock through banks, but rather by going out to the market and selling stock to individual shareholders who are big fans of Elon Musk instead. As a result, his public persona has assisted him in raising funds to build a large company that does important work, while also maintaining a high valuation for that company because people like it and like him, and trust in his vision for the future because he is an approachable character in a way that many other CEOs are not. None of this relates in any direct sense to the notion that controlling Twitter will increase the value of the social media platform. It doesn't make sense, at any rate. It's not evident how, if he acquired Twitter, he would then be better able to get his message out, or better able to tell a story in a way that is good for Tesla and good for his economic interests. However, it is not immediately evident that this would not be the case. And he's an exceptionally bright individual. In one possible interpretation, Twitter does not produce nearly as much money as Facebook and other social media businesses. However, this is not the only viable interpretation. In terms of market capitalization, it is a rather small corporation. His response might be, "Look, I get so much value out of having a direct connection to the general population. Owning that direct access to the public, owning that thing that generates so much value for Elon Musk and Tesla has to be valuable in some way, whether it's by increasing the value that it generates for Tesla or by finding a way to monetize the value that it generates for sports stars and celebrities, as well as Donald Trump and a slew of other individuals and organizations." Back when Donald Trump was active on Twitter, his comments had the potential to cause market movements worth billions or trillions of dollars. Twitter, on the other hand, never earned a lot of money off of it. If you're sitting on top of something that has the potential to generate that much wealth, you should be able to extract some value from it, even if it's not immediately apparent how the company would go about doing so. Twitter currently prohibits harassment, abuse, and postings that express a desire to do physical harm to another person. Other safeguards are in place on the site, such as a prohibition on spreading false information about COVID-19. Experts in the field of social networks are concerned about Musk's efforts to relax the norms of engagement on Twitter. They claim that this could give permission to harassers, trolls, and those who use the site to harass and troll others. They are also concerned that loosening the constraints on Twitter may enable individuals who seek to take advantage of the site by spreading misinformation or outright lies regarding political events, government leaders, and problems relating to public health and safety on the network. Make an edit option available so that people can make changes to their tweets. One of the most frequently requested product enhancements by Twitter users is the addition of an edit button. In contrast to Facebook, Instagram, and other social media apps, it is not possible to edit information once it has been published on Twitter. Musk has stated that he favors the ability of people to edit the content of their tweets, a suggestion that has sparked a spirited debate among academics, journalists, and other heavy users of the social networking site. Experts are concerned that the addition of an edit button function would be weaponized by bad actors, who will use it to cover up abuse or harassment as if it never happened or to deceive or manipulate the public. Yet some people argue that safety measures should be put in place so that tweets can be changed to correct typos while also providing an audit trail to identify when and how the tweet was edited to maintain the integrity of the original message. Make Twitter's algorithm available to the general audience. Twitter founder Elon Musk has stated that the software that decides what people see and how widely material spreads on the platform should be made publicly available. Twitter's algorithm should be placed on GitHub, which is popular among programmers for sharing computer code. He supports this move. While some proponents for increased transparency at social media firms believe that releasing Twitter's thick and intricate algorithm to the public would be a positive step forward, others believe that doing so would accomplish very little. Furthermore, allowing everyone to view Twitter's algorithm may provide a means for spammers and malevolent actors to take advantage of the platform. Also, consider the fact that a social network the scale of Twitter deals with billions of pieces of material each day. The rationale behind how and why tweets become viral, as well as the operation of Twitter's recommendation system, is so thick and sophisticated that even the company's own software developers sometimes become bewildered when attempting to comprehend it. Furthermore, without the underlying user data, which would be kept confidential, the algorithm alone would likely reveal only a few hints as to how Twitter's ranking system operates. Based on all this, what do you think Twitter will look like in the future, with Elon Musk at the wheel? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.